Hey everyone, welcome to Quentin's Tech Channel. So I thought I would go ahead and get the ball rolling to give you a little bit of a preview to see what I'm going to talk about next for the next few videos, but it could be an ongoing series. It's going to be about iOS games. So I thought I would go ahead and give you a short overview of what I'm going to discuss. And then at the end of the video, you can drop a comment, and after the end of the video, where I will ask you about what iOS games you like that I might like that I should download and do a review and then talk about it in another video. So if you look to the side of me over here, you'll see a mock-up of my iPhone with a screen recording of the games that I have. And if I look, if I look at the games that I have, it's in the folder, and I love folders in iOS because it makes organizing my app pretty good. The joke is, I have so many apps that I don't really use. So I'm kind of torn to either, do I want to keep them, or do I not want to keep them? So it's kind of difficult to do that. So, but let me give you a quick overview of what I've got. I got Star Trek Fleet Commander. It's a very fun game. Basically a strategy game. So I'm definitely gonna do. That's gonna probably be the first Star Wars. The first iOS game that I would talk about. That's on the iPhone and the iPad. I'll probably do a recording on the iPad because it's bigger. I tend to like to play on my iPad Pro because it's bigger and it's easier to see and everything else. But in some games I play on here, and I explain that in a little bit. But sometimes with some of the games I play on both, when I want to get a break, I can do it a little bit quicker on here, and I take a break and then I switch to the iPad. It's like the Star Wars games, the Star Trek games that I got in there, so I do that a lot. And you know, it's my top 3 games, or on the top 3. Star Trek Fleet Commander. Star Wars Knight of the Old Republic, that's always fun. That's in part 1. And I was really excited the day they announced that I would come to end, but that was a while ago. And it also worked with whatever saved, you got saved, also worked with the version that's on the Mac. I have both on the Mac as well. I haven't really played heavily on the Mac, on this new Mac yet, because I've been so focused on the iPhone and the iPad. And then obviously, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic Part 2. So I'm really looking forward to I'm not really sure, Asper's remake of the Knight of the Old Republic, to see what they do for the Mac and iOS and everything else. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do to improve it, the graphics and everything else there. So I'm really excited about that. I like playing pool. My father has a pool table. I have a ball, but you always watch my butt. So, I still have fun anyways. So I obviously have 8-ball pool. And I have Spider Starter Tail. And the Destiny 2 app works with my Xbox version of Destiny. And it's fun, and it lets me do some stuff and then review my stats and other things too. I have not used it in Asia, so, but I still keep it. Then Scrabble, when I run it, it's a good car ride game for me to, and then I can play with my wife, with somebody else just driving, or I'll play by myself against the computer. It's fun. And then Cell Connect, which unfortunately went out of phase. It doesn't show up on the Apple TV. It used to be there, but it's no longer there for some reason. But it's still on the phone and the iPad, so it's fun. And then I have a Scrabble app, which helps me keep school when we play Scrabble on the actual board game. The physical stuff. So it's always fun to do that. Then I have another Destiny app, which is basically the Destiny Wiki, which gives you some walkthroughs to go through, trying to figure out some stuff about the game. Then it's going to get stuck somewhere. Sometimes I hit that and review that. 3D Shots, obviously that's play chess. And then Apex HQ is another part of my favorite game. One of my other favorite games that I play on the Xbox and the PlayStation as well. It's not the Fast Andromeda, it's what it goes with that. I don't use it. It's not like really wowy, so I haven't used it in a while. Logic Dots is just basically a simple game to help just, stress reliever for me to have a little bit of fun there. Then I got Wordscape, which is fun. You can put a lot of words, you try to find them in a circle and do it in a line. Well, I'll do a little review of that. And the Snake versus Black is okay. I'm actually going to get rid of that. I'll talk about that a little bit later. I'll do another one. And then Pyramid, it's another card game, but it's in the pyramid and it's fun. I'll do a video of that as well. I'm trying to learn a little bit of shogi, but I'm not really into it just yet. And then the logic dice just basically rolls the dice. And then Uno, that's always fun to play. And then dots and go and you to connect rows of color to get ready to clear the board. It's fun. And then there's the E3 app. Sometimes I watch the E3 news and stuff, and then I hit the app to see what's coming up, and then I will do a review of everything that's going on during that day, and figure out what games I want and stuff. Now that I'm doing my YouTubing, I'm gonna be doing reviews of E3 and what's being announced and all that, so that should be fun. Then I have Call of Duty. That's fun. I play Call of Duty on the Xbox, and sometimes I do it on the iPhone when I'm away, and if I don't have my Xbox, and get my little kick and get a break from the real world kind of thing, get away, and just have some fun, just have fun. And then Tetris. I love Tetris. I always have it as a kid, and then I got the app for that. And then finally, I have some more other card games and stuff, and I obviously have the PS app that lets me access my PlayStation profile. And then Toon Blast, and then Darts of Fury, and then the Oculus Quest, which app that I have, what just called the Oculus, because you can just connect the Oculus Rift and the Oculus Quest and the other accessories to the app, the manipulator, do a screen recording of that. I would definitely do a video on that, so I'm excited about that. And then Word Serenity is just about another version of the Wordscape game that I have, so that's always fun. And as I look, I may have not put all the games in there. I'm taking a look to review to make sure I'm not. Oh, obviously, I have the PS Remote app so I can remote my PS5 to my phone, so I can, if my wife is watching TV and I want to hit get on the PlayStation, I can play my game on here, stream it here, and have a little bit of fun with that. So that's always fun. Yeah, so those are the games. I will definitely have a video for each one. So I hope you look out for that, and we'll do that. So drop a line. Tell me some of the games that I like. RPGs, first-person shooter. And those are two of my primaries. And I like a lot of fancy sci-fi games, modern, futuristic games. I like high-quality graphics. With like Mass Effect being my #1 in the Xbox and the PlayStation. But basically anything with RPG and that takes place in the future, space, or modern magic, anything that makes the magic in future computers, anything futuristic, it's always fun for me, so I always like doing that. I know a lot of people like Dragon Age. It's all well and good, but I just don't like that old time feel that much. And so I tend to go for a lot of the more modern games, the more interesting games, but I've been playing some other games. There's a list of games I'm going to review. I just gotta find a way to really get into it, so I'm looking forward to doing that. And let's see. That's all I know as far as games for that. Now, and I'm gonna probably start getting back into doing more iOS games. I primarily play on console because it's bigger on the TV and everything else. But you can watch out. I'm gonna have some more coming. The good thing I have a lot of memory on both my iPhone and my iPad, so I can do some stuff. If I don't like them, I can always delete them. So, but I will definitely give a review, even if it's good or bad, regardless of the game. Anything that I think that might look interesting on paper. And if it doesn't look interesting, I'm going to say something. But again, none of this will be paid yet, paid reviews, paid promotions, or anything like that yet. I'm hoping in the future I can do some kind of promotion for this game that I really like, and really help them out to get the word out and say, hey, these games are awesome. So, again, if you have any games that you think I might like, drop them in the comments and I will check them out and I'll do a little video on them. So it's going to be one game per video. I won't do multiple games so I can really get into it and try not to make my videos super long. So it'll be the iOS game series basically, and we'll have a little bit of fun with that. Well, I should really say iOS mobile game series because the Quest is mobile. So that's the only mobile devices that I have. I'll take that back. The iPhone, iPad, Quest, and then I also forgot the Nintendo Switch. The Nintendo Switch is fun too, but it's a little small. But I primarily got it for my wife, but I tend to use it more than her. So she's not much of a gamer like me, but that's okay. I'm still having fun. She got her things and she got mine. So anyway, that's it for today's video. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'm sorry to not dine as much this time. I was trying to get everything condensed for the 2 minutes, but the next video I will make sure that I stand more. Thank you for watching. Subscribe so you can watch the journey, and have a good weekend. Bye bye.